Welcome to this short video on how to use the Supper app. Very important because even though there's a lot of information on the website, the app is where everything really happens with Supper. It's where you'll get to see what chefs are cooking that day, what dishes are on offer, and importantly, it's where you order your food from. That said, we'll start this video on the website as that's the easiest place for you to download the app. As you can see here, it's available on App Store and Google Play, both mobile and tablet. The alternative is just to simply type in Supper into your marketplace search engine and it should be the first result. The app is free to download. Just make sure that you have all of your software up to date and compatible before you download, and then it should just take a couple of seconds and you'll be good to go. When you open the Supper app for the first time, you're going to be presented with two main options really. The first is to sign up and register an account, and that opens up all of the features on the app and the ability to order food. You can see that if you just hit sign up for free at the bottom, and this will just take you through a journey of a username, password, your address and delivery details, and payment information. And what's important to note during this process is once you've done this once, you don't have to do it again, which means when you next come to use the app, you don't need to put in any of your details in order to make an order. If you don't want to put in your details straight away, however, it is possible just to browse the app and to see what food is available in your area on that day without having to go through the process of putting in all of your details at the moment. What we just asked for is your postcode of where you live. This is important because see where you live depends on the food that you're going to be able to see and the chefs that are available in your area. What we don't want to do is start showing you chefs and dishes that are too far away for you to have delivered. And if you just put in your email address, then you're going to reach the same screen as you finally do once you've registered on the app. And this is the place where you can browse everything that's available. That said, for the sake of this video and in order to show you all of the functions that we have, I'll be assuming that we've gone through and registered as a user on the app. So this main screen is really the different ways in which you can search for the food that you particularly want that day. I won't spend too long on here and let you have a play around with it. But that said, you can literally choose by the type of food that you might want. That day, every dish is broken down into categories. You might want to look at a particular chef and have more information about them and what they're cooking. But whichever way that you go into it, you can always fairly quickly get to the full list of what dishes are available that day. So once you've had a browse of the dishes that are available that day, the best thing to do next is to click into the dish to find out a little bit more information about it. So if I just click into this top one, what we'll see here on this page is all the information you need really to decide whether you want to order it or not. At the top you'll see some icons that we use. They really highlight the elements of the dish, any allergies and any nutritional information that's specific about it. Scrolling down you'll see a photo of the food as well as a written description from the chef themselves, any customer reviews that we've had about the dish, as well as the important nutritional information based on one portion. Once you've decided on the dish that you want, then placing an order is really simple. Just hit the place order button in the middle of the screen here as I do, and then you're presented with a couple of the more finer details about it. Firstly, how many portions of that dish that you want. You can order just from an individual portion up to perhaps a dinner party of 8 people. And the discount that we give on the dish is incrementally larger the more portions that you order. So the second stage is simply to pick a delivery time that suits around your schedule. We work in time slots of 15 minutes. Do allow a few minutes either side for traffic, but just pick the time that you want from the list to have it delivered, and we'll aim to have it as close to that point for you as possible. If you have a promotional code, this is where you enter that. We do offer plenty of incentives and discounts through our marketing and social media, so do make sure you keep up to date with that. And then simply it's a case of checking your order and confirming it. A quick important thing to note, just going back to the home page, is you'll see at the top here the sentence that the menu is only published after midday every day. So if you log into the app before midday, by default all of the dishes will appear as unavailable. It's only after midday that chefs have told us what they're cooking on that day and that we publish the menu for you to order. You can pre-order straight away from midday. Dishes are available throughout the afternoon for you to order for that evening. But do note that each dish is limited in portions, so the later that you leave it, the more likely it is that your preferred dish may already be sold out. Now, there is always going to be some dishes on the app that are unavailable. This is because different chefs cook on different days, and chefs choose to cook maybe part of their menu on a particular day. Fear not though, you can still go in and have a look at the dishes even if they are unavailable. So if I just click into this top one here, which is the pork and cider casserole, I will still get all of the same information about it as the dishes that I can cook, just not the functionality to be able to order it for that day. Two cool little functions though at the top here, you can see, is to either add as a favourite and remind availability. Clicking on the as favourite button will add this to your favourites so you can easily navigate to them straight from the home page. And if you click on the remind availability, what we will do is send you a notification next time that dish is available for you, so you can simply go onto the app and order it very quickly and easily. There is plenty more information on the app. You'll see from the home page in the top right hand corner the menu navigation, and if you just click that, it brings down a whole list of other things that you can have a look at, whether that's your own account, updating any of your delivery or payment details, a little bit more about us or our nutrition. There's a whole load of information in here that I won't bore you with at this stage. Do have a look at our other video on the Refer a Friend scheme that you'll see there in the middle of the navigation. You get your own code when signing up for the app that you can use for discounts and future free meals, so do check that one out. That's about it for this video. Do look forward to seeing you on the app. If you have any questions about it, do come and chat to us live on the website and we'll be happy to help.